I'm live. Hello. Let me put this on live chat so I can see my people's comments in order. So today I'm eating Egusi soup from the local African Caribbean store. It's going to be at the clip of the end. I did like a search for blue jean fabric yesterday, and then today I continued to search because the Salvation Army was closed yesterday. It's open today, so I'm gonna have like a thrift with me video. Put that up maybe tomorrow. I'm trying to edit it and stuff today and probably put it up tomorrow. But after I went and did that, I said I'm gonna go to the I want some African food. So I went to this. It's the local African Caribbean store, but it also has a restaurant in it. I don't know how many of our African stores have restaurants in them, but we have like 6 or 7 African stores now here in Lexington, Kentucky. But this one, I usually get oxtail. The oxtail meal is like $9.99, and you get a big thing of rice and peas and you get about 3 oxtails or 2 or 3 oxtails, but you get a lot of the gravy over the rice and peas. You get steamed cabbage. I've eaten that in the mukbang on here before, but I wanted to try their African food this time. So I want to try their Egusi. This is called spinach soup on the fire. I guess they to Americanize it more, but she was like, no, it's Egusi, and it is Egusi. When I'm looking at it, it's Egusi. So my people, yes, Bolanle. I am eating Egusi. So let me put it down so y'all can see. And I got my bowl with my water for my fingers because when I eat African food, I eat it the correct way. It's from the store, from the African Caribbean store. It's like down the street from me. It's not far. It's in this shopping center here. Not far from me. They don't have vegetable soup though, but they have the Egusi. I got chicken in mine because I'm not a fish person. But this is the Egusi. The Egusi. See if I can get a thumbnail. Hey, I was gonna call you Lala, Maya. Hey, Maya. And this is the pounded yam, nice and warm, in foil and in plastic wrap. So let's get. Let me put both of them up so you can get a thumbnail. Let me put in my face as well. Nobody won't see my face. But yeah, we got the Egusi and the pounded yam. That should give me a good thumbnail. Maybe I should smile and show my teeth, I guess. Oh, and I must eat it the proper way. The lady at the store, I don't know if she's Jamaican or African, but I think she's African, but I think she's from Ghana. Because I asked her, I was like, y'all don't have Nigerian vegetable soup? She was like, She didn't know what Nigerian vegetable soup was. Maybe it's not Nigerian. Maybe it's just called vegetable soup. I said, well, we'll just get the Egusi. It's a stupid fly flying around in here, I think, still. It was flying around earlier. I'm going to kill him. But I don't want him to bother my food. But I got to get dressed to eat this because I'm eating with my hands and stuff. And I also got this guava drink from the African store. I love these things. I love getting the guava and the guava nectar and the mango nectar. They also have pineapple nectar. There's this picture of Afrogenic. Oh, with me. Oh, you got it from my thumbnail. Thank you. Because I was hoping YouTube would catch it, but you got me. Hey, Carolee Wilkins, welcome again. Period. You love putting periods. But yeah, so this is nice and cold because I don't know if it's spicy. But hopefully they Americanized it and it's not super. I don't see the pepper, but you can't never see the pepper. You can taste the pepper if it's in there. So I'm prepared with my cold drink in case this is spicy. And I got chicken in my Egusi, not fish, because I'm not a fish person. I like fish. Like y'all saw me eat fish at the African restaurant in Texas. That tilapia, that was good. They got tilapia there too. But I just wanted Egusi because I wanted to see what their Egusi tastes like. And with chicken instead of when I made it in Nigeria, I made it with chicken. I made it with fish, stock fish, and I think I put shrimp in there and pomo. But there's no pomo in this one. And I love them restaurants. That restaurant I went to in Texas, that African restaurant, because they had that assorted meat. That was so good. And it had the pomo, it had beef that was so good in it. Oh my gosh, that assorted meat was good. I like that. Lexington got to step up their game. Or maybe I just need to find the other African restaurants in Lexington. But so this is a small little container. It was what was this? $10.59. Not cheap to get African food here. $10.59 for the pounded yam. And This $10.59. So very expensive. Expensive just for that little bit, but hopefully it fills me up because the pound of yam is supposed to fill you up. This thing was $2.60 or something like that. But it's a pretty big. It's a last me for a while. Not unless it's a lot of pepper in here. It might just last me this round. But let me get prepared to eat because I got all this white on. I got on white pants as well. Yeah, got too much. That's it. Oh yeah, they zipped. I thought my pants wasn't zipped, y'all. I was about to say it's just they sticking out because they hanging down. Let me get prepared for my meal. We'll use this like a bib. I've had it for a while. And I even have paint on it because it thinned out after I washed it a few times because I don't use through the proper wash instructions. I'll be washing everything on hot. I shouldn't have washed it on hot and it thinned out and stuff. So I got paint on it and I can eat and get stuff on this. Yeah, so now I got the proper attire and we shall eat. Lord, thank you for the meal about to receive the nourishment of my body. Please remove any impurities. Bless the hands of Paris' meal. Bless their finances. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen. All right. So I'm going to try to eat this the proper way. I always like to do it with the hands. I know some people are disgusted by that, but I like it. It's just fun to do. And don't laugh at how I swallow this stuff because you know you're supposed to. I was told you're supposed to swallow it and not chew it. So it takes me a little time to swallow. They say when you get older, your esophagus gets thinner or something. And that's why swallowing ain't as quick as it was when you was young. When we talking about swallowing food, that's what we talking about here. So get your minds out the gutter. Get your minds out the gutter. How far now? Anybody know what that means? Or how you day? I have to get in my Ebu mode. Get in Ebu mode. They wrap this darn good. I should just cut it off, but I'm about to use my nails or something and poke a hole and get this paper off here. Lord. Come off. Come off. So I've never tasted their Egusi soup, so I hope it's good. We shall see. When I made Egusi soup in Nigeria, I used bitter leaf. This is made with spinach, but they say you can do that. If you don't have bitter leaf, use spinach. I also saw a recipe that had pumpkin leaves and water leaves and bitter leaf, all that different leaf in there. Egusi, I said, might have to try that one day. Well, I don't think we have all those leaves in America. Y'all blessed in Nigeria to have all those natural resources that we don't have. All our over-processed stuff. Ooh, it's still hot. Y'all see that steam coming off of that? I don't know if y'all saw that steam coming off of that. Maybe I need to push this back some. Trying to make it where y'all can see the food and see me, but y'all not. Y'all can't. Now there, that's better. Just want the top of my head cut off, which it needs to be. All right. Prayed and we're gonna eat. Let's see what it tastes like, y'all. Let's see. It's pounded yam is nice and hot because she kind of fixed it fresh. That instant pounded yam probably. You do that, you gotta do this, and then you gotta scoop it. There's a whole piece of chicken in there. I thought she was gonna cut the chicken up. This is a whole chicken leg, a whole chicken wing. We're gonna get some. Now we ain't gonna swallow the chicken though, so let me get a piece without the chicken in it so I can swallow it. And then I'm gonna chew the pieces with chicken in it because you don't swallow no chicken. All right. All right, that's pretty. This is pretty good, and it's not too hot for me. See, they Americanized stuff a little bit. Not hot at all. I don't even know if they put pepper. No, it's pepper. It's kicking in, but it ain't hot. It ain't hot, and I can chew this piece because this is chicken, or I'll just eat the piece of chicken. See that nice? Pulled it off there. Now this is good with chicken. This is Egusi soup. I can be making this all the time with some chicken in it. Now, if somebody wanted to eat fish, I can put fish in. Because in Nigeria, when I made it, I put fish in it. But for myself, with chicken, getting out like grissom. It's good with chicken. Some good Egusi. It's good. And it's not too hot. It's perfect for Americans because it's not too hot. Nigerians will have to add some pepper. Y'all will want to add some pepper. But for me, it's perfect. It tastes like the one I made. But I had assistance with the putting the Egusi in there, which is grounded, some kind of grounded seed. The Egusi is actually this stuff here. No, we don't need no spice. It's got flavor. That's the thing about African food. It got flavor. It got a little spice. That's a little spice is enough for me. I don't need no whole bunch of spice. Now, I did wash my hands before this, but you got your pot, you have water so you can clean your hands in between. I just need a little spice. I don't need all that pepper burning my mouth up. But I was prepared. I could take a little bit more pepper than what's in here, though, because it's not much, but it's good. So I'm not disappointed that I paid $10 for it. If I'm licking my fingers, this is good. This is good. Do a happy dance. I will play some Nigerian music in the background, but I don't want no copyright. So I can hear Nigerians now. It needs more pepper. Need more pepper. It's just right for me. It is just right for me. And we're not biting bones today. Well, maybe I will. Let's see if I can bite it. Yep. You know, I just started that bone biting thing a couple of weeks ago or a month ago. And suck the gristle out if you can. Now I can taste that gristle. We got the flavor of the soup. And my pounded yam. My pounded yam. This is so good. Have y'all ever tried Egusi? You ever tried Egusi? I know Afrogenics made it and ate it. Carly. Y'all had Egusi soup? It's very good. Very, very good. It is very, very good. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. See, I think I'm still going to be hungry after this. I'm trying to eat as much of that. I'm going to eat all that swallow. That should fill me up. Yeah, it's good. It's good, Maya. The pounded yam really doesn't have a flavor. It's almost like mashed potatoes, I would say. But it's kind of what it is. That's why you just swallow it. But you would be surprised at your throat. You can taste stuff in your throat. Because you can taste all the flavor when you swallow. That's why I never used to want to swallow the African food, because I want to taste my food. But you could taste it even more when you swallow it. I ain't going to swallow that piece of chicken. I don't know what I was thinking. That's what I'm not going to swallow. But you get even more flavor, like in the back of your throat. That must be where you're the best part. I didn't know you had taste buds in the back of your throat, but that's where the flavor hitting. I guess it's the back part of your tongue. Must have the best taste buds. Hey, people. It was people in here a second ago. Y'all thumbs up the video if y'all still in here. I can't tell because YouTube be tripping. It is. They take time to make their food. African food takes time and so many flavors just involved in it. especially Nigerian food. I don't know if Egusi is specific to Nigeria, but I just always thought it was. But maybe Ghana does it too, because Ghana and Nigeria usually do the same type of foods. But we'll have a difference in the recipe and fight over whose recipe is best. Of course, I will agree with Nigeria. Ghana's food is good as well, though. It's very good too. But this Egusi soup, I wish I had more. This is really good. You gotta try stuff. Just because it look funny don't mean it tastes funny. And I bet y'all got some wonderful. Little pepper trying to get me a little bit. I know y'all got some wonderful African restaurants in New York, Maya. Mm-hmm. It's like my thing from now on. Wherever I go, if they got nice African restaurants, I gotta go. Cause that one in Texas, what was it called? Wynobia or whatever. Wynobia's Kitchen. Oh my gosh, it was good and very affordable. Wazobia's Kitchen. And you ain't wouldn't try them, Maya? Why ain't you wouldn't try them? You gotta go try them out, Maya. My plans is to come to New York hopefully next year, because I love New York. I've only been twice, but now I want to go as many times as I can, because I love New York. I just love the atmosphere, especially Manhattan and Times Square. I've been in Brooklyn and the Bronx. Been there. Long Island. But it's cheaper to stay. Last time when me and my son went to New York, we stayed in Newark. It only takes like 15 minutes to get from Newark to downtown New York on the train. And it's very affordable. Very affordable. I don't see how people say this stuff like this is nasty. I love it. I love it. Now, when it got all that pepper in it, let me just use my water just for the sake of it. I don't lick my hands 1,000 times. But when it got all that pepper in it, it drives me crazy, but it'd be tasting good, but it'd be burning my mouth. I'll be still eating it, burning my mouth up, nose running and all. I'll be still eating it. I bet the ones in New York, I don't know why I do this because I'm about to use my hands again anyway. I bet the ones in New York are super spicy. I bet, because I know because New York got a high African population, and I'm sure a high Nigerian population. But most African countries like a lot of pepper, like Indian countries and stuff like that. They like that spicy food. Indian food is really good too. Indian food is very good. Indian food's very good. Korean food's very good. Jamaican food's very good. What is this bone doing? Welcome, everybody who's watching or been watching. Thank y'all for stopping through. It's the skin of the chicken. You get your vegetable Indian curries or your Jamaican plates. That was that. They were showing this Arab Punjab. Have you heard of that market? It's in New York. Now with some pepper in that. Let me get my guava juice nectar, because that was some pepper in that one. It was some pepper in that right there. Maybe the pepper was all at the bottom, because hitting that throat right now, that pepper is. That's a granddaddy long leg up there. Granddaddy long leg spider, he got to die. But I get him later. He ain't moving. Maybe he's already dead. He just got to go. I know it's spider season. Spray your houses, because spiders get cold. They come inside. And my house is sprayed, but he's up on the ceiling. I think it was this Hebrew place or Arab grocery store / restaurant in New York. I don't know if it was. I don't know what borough. Can't remember what borough. I'm eating this chicken. Piece of chicken. This chicken's good. Welcome. Make sure you got thumbs up and subscribe if you ain't subscribed. And if y'all want to see where I got this good food, stay tuned to tomorrow's video. It'll be in there probably at the end of the video. But it's a vlog. This is so good. So good. So good. This is so good. I knew she knew how to make some oxtail, but she know how to throw down. Cause this Egusi soup is good. Y'all see me licking up all the bones and licking everything up. Y'all make sure y'all thumbs up. Welcome. Taking the chicken bones out. Cause this is chicken Egusi, not fish Egusi. I'm almost done with my pounded yam too. I need more food. Because this was too good. Make me want to make some so I can have a whole pot of it. I'm going to have to make me some. I forgot this Egusi. I think when I made it in Nigeria, I didn't even eat none of it. It was one of my made. I might have ate some of the Egusi, but I think it was the okra stew. I didn't eat none of it. It was good though. But I didn't eat it because it had too much fish in it for me. I don't know if I. Hey, Nicole, where you been? Where you been, Nicole? Trying to finish off this Egusi. It's so good. It's so good, so good, so good. I am not disappointed. I wish I had some more. I want some more of this so I can spread it out as far as I could. I'm trying to break it in. I'm breaking, even though I should just use that one piece, I'm breaking it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to have as much. I'm trying to preserve as much as I can. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. You got a life. You got a life. You watched that whole replay. I know you didn't watch that whole replay. Look, girl, that was long. You know them after church videos be long. But we had a good time yesterday in our after church video. And Noble's son we had testimony for Noble's son. Maya had a testimony. I had a small testimony. We had some testimonies. The prayer is working. You said yes, you did too. You did. Well, you must have liked it. We had a good time. Now it was Jonathan McReynolds' day. We had a good time. I made it as well. I declared it, John, because I needed to be calmed down. And I guess everybody else needed to be calmed down too, because they was enjoying it. They was loving the music. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you. We had a good time. Read that long story about Joseph. Prayed for everybody, of course, as usual. Now I got Egusi and no fufu. Well, it ain't fufu. No pounded yam. What will I do? I'm just going to have to eat it with my fingers with no pounded yam. She could have gave me more than that. Shoot, she could have gave me a big old ball of pounded yam. This is so good. I know some people will say that look like puke you eating. Well, some good puke. There's some good old puke. I'm trying to tell you. If my puke tastes like this, I'll be trying to throw up all the time so I can eat it. Don't be going by the looks of food. I used to think guacamole was the nastiest thing. Just because the way guacamole looked, I would never touch it. And I didn't realize that one day I was in college, and one of the guys up there, he was like, just try it, it's good. I was like, oh, you putting that guac. I was teasing him. You putting that green stuff on your burrito. You putting that green stuff on your nachos. That's nasty. Guacamole, that's nasty. I stayed away from it for many, many years, and I had thought I never tried it. But then the one moment I tried it, he was like, try it. I tasted it. I said, this is what I've been looking for in every Mexican restaurant since I was a kid. This was it. I don't know why I didn't remember it was the green sauce. Green, not sauce, but green spread. What do you call that? Like a salsa. Guacamole is not like salsa. Why I didn't remember it's the green dip. I said, all this time I've been trying to stay away from the green dip. Staying away from guacamole. Talking about, guacamole. And I tasted it. I was like, this is the flavor that I've been missing since I was a kid. That's what I get for going by looks. That's what I got for going by looks. And now, ever since then, I love it. I love guacamole. I was scared to eat it as I got older, not realizing that was what I ate as a kid and loved it. And I've been looking for that flavor at every Mexican restaurant. I never got the flavor because I never got guacamole because it was green and looked nasty. Shoot, I'll tear up some guacamole. You used to not like it. That you like it now? It's good, especially if it's made right. It's easy to make. I make my own, and I just put cilantro, chopped up cilantro, lime juice, get you some avocados that's mushy, and mash them on up. And you can buy your salsa, your pico de gallo. That's all the stuff you really need. It already has the cilantro in it and everything for you. So my easy way of making guacamole, buy that pico de gallo mix from Kroger's or from Walmart, and just a couple of avocados, mix them together, put some lime juice in there, whatever kind of Mexican seasoning you want to put in there with it, you got your guacamole. That easy. But the first time I made it, I was chopping up the tomatoes and the onions and the cilantro, chopping all that up, dicing it myself. Then I said, I can just buy some pico de gallo and mix that with some mashed avocados, and that's guacamole. Put a little lime juice in there. Oh, you do? Yeah. Yeah, guacamole is good. Still got this little bit of soup. Sexy too much for you, Coleman. I ain't seen you in a long time. Welcome. Make sure you thumbs up the video. How you doing? Oh yeah, you got it. It's about you made a smoked turkey neck and green. I bet it had all the flavor. It had more flavor than normal, didn't it? Instapot set that flavor in. I bet that was good. That sounds good. Turkey neck, green beans, and potatoes. Yeah, dude, don't it, Maya? I know. Yep, I told you. If Instapot lets that flavor just soak right in it. All the flavor. You get all the flavors. I got an Instant Pot. Now I'm finally done. I cleaned it. Cleaned my dish. I cleaned my dish. Nothing left. Nothing. Nada. Nothing. Nothing. I wish I had more. Because it was so tasty. So tasty. So good. It was good. Got me singing songs. It was good. Turkey neck bones. Turkey neck bones. What you do with the bones, Maya? What you doing with the turkey neck bones? I just want to eat the meat. I don't want the bone. We have had our Egusi feast. It was so good. I want some more. Oh, hey woo, hey woo. That's what they say in the Hollywood movies. When they disappointed or something happens or somebody dies. Oh, hey woo, hey woo. It was so good, y'all. It was so. You ate so much, you made yourself miserable. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense because you probably fell asleep. You ate so much, you fell asleep. That's why you wasn't on here for the after church service yesterday. Because you had the itis. Nicole had the itis. Trying to get this from under my buttocks. Got shot in the buttocks. That's what Forrest Gump said. Whew. Take my bib off. Can I do it? Am I coordinated enough? Let me see. Did it. I thought I was going to have to stand up. Oh, there, the plastic wrap. I told y'all it's empty. It was so good. Next time I go up, I'm going to tell her that Egusi soup was so good. I'm going to try y'all okra. Because they got banku and okra. Oh, you did? Oh, you hadn't been here with surgery? You been playing my up though? Okay. You don't have surgery. Are you good now? Are you good? Are you fully recovered or are you still recovering? Thank you for calling it out. Not just thinking I was ignoring you. Because I wasn't. I don't know what I was doing. Told y'all I'd be in La La Land. I love this guava. The mango nectar is good too, but this guava is my favorite. I haven't had the pineapple nectar. I don't think so. If I have, I don't know. But they had the big things of pineapple nectar. That probably about $5. I wasn't buying that. This one was $2.69. I do. I try to read most of the comments. Sometimes I get off track. You say you're not fully recovered? No, you're not fully recovered, or you're you still recovering? Well, we wish you a speedy recovery. And we wish you good health, that you get better soon, get well soon in Jesus' name. I'll give you a speedy recovery. We ain't gonna ask no details. If you want to give details, that's on you. But we not gonna, ain't none of our daggone business. We just want you to recover. Oh, you didn't see? You can't see? It says guava nectar. It's from the African store too. I think they have these at the Mexican stores too. Well, Hispanic stores. I think they're called Mexican stores. Yeah, they're called Mexican stores here in Lexington. But I think they have these there too. And they have the mango nectar and they have the pineapple nectar. But I got the guava. It's so good, so good. It's worth the $2.60. And I'm ghetto because I don't want nobody else to drink none if I don't finish it right now. So I drink out of the container because don't be drinking after me. For my son, don't drink after me. You wasn't that big and you got it. See, I don't know how people put themselves through that pain when they're not that big. Went in not even 300 pounds. And how small have you gotten since you got the surgery? When did you get the surgery? Because I know it's people that might watch later and stuff that are thinking about getting that surgery, that procedure, or they could be watching now. Who knows? So that'd be good information for them. I wouldn't let nobody, I can't let nobody cut me. I can't do it. I can't do it. I hope that my health stays good so I don't ever have to get no surgeries. Luckily, I didn't have to get a C-section when I had my son. I don't want no surgeries. Oh, you got it in May. What's that? May, June, July, August, September, October. 6 months, and you still recovering. I wonder how long it takes to really fully recover from that. I mean, was there complications? Or it's just the normal recovery process? It just takes that long, and then you can't eat much, and you like 100 and something, and you need to weigh. Oh Lord, you 100 and something. You ain't losing too much, are you? You're not losing too much, are you? Sexy too much for you? You ain't losing too much, are you? You 100 and something. Not unless you super short. I mean, I'm 100 and something, but I'm just saying you don't want to go too much less than that. I weigh like 155, 160. I'm 5'8". May the 24th. Yeah, that is. Oh, you had complications. That sucks. Complications. That's not even cool. Hopefully, if it was they bad enough, you could sue for medical malpractice or something. Oh no, you losing too much. Because when they do that, that's gastric bypass? That's not the one where they put the band around your stomach, is it? Is that where they actually cut part of your stomach, or is the bypass where they put the band? Oh, you 5'5". Okay, not too much shorter than me. I'm like 5'7.5". I say 5'8" because might as well. Well, darn. Well, I hope your stomach expands a little bit so you can hold more food and keep your weight on. Oh, your cousin told you to do which one? The one with the band? Is the gastric the one with the band? You said yes, or is it the one where they cut your stomach? They don't do the band no more. Oh man! So they just cut your stomach, or what do they do? What do they do? They cut it and staple it. On your online, you do videos? Or you talking about in person? Hey Angie, hey. You do videos, Coleman? Oh, they use sticks now, metal sticks. Ooh, sounds painful. Anything with surgery to me is painful. That's why I wouldn't know getting no surgery. I said I'm just gonna look how I look. My face just go look how I look. This nose just gonna be this nose. If you don't like big noses, then you just don't have to like it. And what else? Shoot, well, that's what I would probably. I ain't get no BBL. You want to like the little junk that I got in my trunk? Cause I can't do it. And I don't want no boobs. These little boobs is big enough. I figured that out when I got pregnant. I don't want bigger. My boobs were smaller than this though. When I got pregnant, I was real small. Now I'm like a C/D. But no, I don't want no bigger boobs. I don't want nothing. I be seeing these people on YouTube getting these surgeries and just going through so much pain. I know they dancing and twerking and all that after about 4 or 5 months, but whew, I can't do it. They got all them tubes that be draining, and I'm like, y'all just sitting here just draining, just pus and blood and all this stuff, and then y'all swell up because the fluid forms in. There's one woman that I've been watching. What's her name? Justine. She's like 2 years older than me, probably about 48, and she just got a BBL and her boobs. She get a BBL because I think she already had a big butt. She got liposuction, and she got liposuction in her thighs. I think she said she needed to get it in her thighs, but she got liposuction in her stomach, and she got liposuction in her arms, and she got her boobs. She got her bigger boobs, and she is in pain. She got this surgery like a month ago, and she's still in pain. I think she's still in Colombia. She's supposed to come back to America, but had to stay 2 extra weeks because she wasn't healing properly. But I think she's finally getting there. But she just vlog herself every day. She was vlogging herself every day, and she was in pain. Now, everybody I watched to get those, I'm like, y'all in pain. And she was all bruised up on her arms, and her hands swole up so big for like a whole month. Her legs were swole up. Everything was swole. I can't do it. Oh, man, I feel sorry for the botched ones, Maya. You ought to beat Coleman. Don't do it. If that gastric bypass is driving you crazy, I don't know. And BBL seemed like, that seemed like some real pain. I mean, maybe it ain't, but I mean, them people be. I mean, that lady, she walked the first day after getting her BBL. She walked. I think it's just Justine. What's her name? Let me find her so I can tell you who she is, so you can look her up and see what she went through. I mean, there's plenty of other people on YouTube, but she's a 48-year-old. I don't know if you're younger, because I don't be knowing half people's ages. But it's like people in their 40s and stuff getting this type of stuff now. In their mid and late 40s are getting. At first, it was the 22-year-olds, the 20-year-olds and stuff getting, but it's people in their 40s getting that now, which I think is a smarter age kind of to get it if you want that change. But I'm by 40. If you didn't live with yourself all this time, I'm just gonna live with myself the rest of my life. But I think it's a better age for somebody who wanted to maybe have kids first before they would get a surgery and do stuff like that. If they got all their kids out of the way and then they trust getting the surgery, I think that maybe 40, late 30s is a better age. But Justine is 48, I think. What's her name? And she's 40-something years old. And she used to, I don't know if she was married to the young guy, they just dated. I think they was just her boyfriend for many years, and they was engaged. I think he was her fiance. And they were like a social media type couple. His name was Sticks. That was his name. And they broke up, and she was, talking about in bed when they broke up, and this and that, and that she loved the man. It's just one of them relationships. I guess you can't get along. He said he was too controlling and this and that and that. But she got her own issues. And they broke up. He was like half her age. He was the same age as like her kids, because she got grown kids, and he was like their age. But this crazy thing about it, and then so after breaking up with him a couple years later, she married this older man. That's older than her. He's probably 60 something or 60, something like that. He's like owns his own business and this and that and this and that. So, and then they went through some craziness like a year after them breaking up. She talked about him bad on her vlogs and called him a dog and a cheating. He was calling her a B on the phone, cussing her out and all this stuff. They was getting the police involved. They went through all that, and now they back together. Talking about they was getting a divorce and all this. She talked about him like a dog on her vlogs, and he talked about her like a dog. When he was sending his sister to her daughter's house to try to serve the divorce papers. It was crazy. This was crazy. It was through all that only to end up back together. A few months later, or maybe a year later, they end up back together. They were on about basically to kill each other. Now they just so in love. And he says he sees the error of his ways, and she's supposedly changed. They just so in love again when they was right there on the verge of divorce. I mean, they was having a crazy divorce. He cussing out on the phone. She would play the cussing at the recordings of him cussing her out on the answer machine. I'm like, Lord. So when he came back, everybody was like, I don't know. I don't trust you with him. He just said he won't kill you. He done said all this crazy stuff. Now he's acting like the sweetest husband ever. And they just so in love all of a sudden. You know what I'm talking about? Your daughter's 20. My son is 21. You'll be 40. Oh, it's your 40th birthday. Well, that's a nice reveal. Are you gonna do your reveal on live online, or are you talking about you having a party in person for your reveal? So you know who I'm talking about, Coleman. You know Justine. You heard her. Her thing is Justine Vlogs, or what is her? Just something. Just vlogging life. I think it's her. Just vlogging life. Let me make sure. Hold up, that's not her. Who's that? It's like an African lady. I don't know who that is. That's not her. Hold on, let me go back. I don't want to look at all my subscriptions to search, but I guess I could probably search by. I think it's Justine with a Y-N. Nope, it's not. Let me see Justine and see if it comes up. It's not those. I'm gonna have to go through my subscriptions. Hopefully I can search by letter. I was hoping maybe she posted a recent video, which she should have, because she's still talking about her journey, her surgery journey, but I don't see. Justine's World, let's see. Yeah, that's her. It's Justine's World. That is her. So that's the lady I'm talking about. It's Justine's World. But yeah, she was, like I said, she was engaged to a 20-something-year-old guy, and she's 47, 48, something like that. And of course, at the time she was younger. But he was younger. But I think he was 26, and he died last year. He died. It was already broken up, and they had went through their craziness. But she said at that time they were communicating more, and they were like friends and stuff. And she was married to that guy, but still communicating with her ex-fiance and stuff. I don't agree with that type of stuff, because if y'all ain't got kids together, y'all really ain't got no reason to be communicating. But I guess. But Yeah, he died of asthma. He had real bad asthma. And asthma, he just died of an asthma attack or just couldn't breathe. Asthma attack last year or the beginning of this year. So it's crazy. I mean, people, you think, oh, I got me a young one, but he could go before you go. He went before her because he wasn't taking care of his health like he should have been. And her older man is still kicking. And then he's just a little chubby older man, but I guess he's in shape because they walked all over San Francisco. When they went to San Francisco, they was walking all up them hills and stuff. Yeah, her stomach gone. She wanted to get rid of her stomach, so she basically got rid of her stomach. Yeah, but her daughter did have a BBL. Her daughter's name is what's her daughter? What's her daughter's name? I forgot. Her grandson's name is Kai Kai. Well, she calls him Kai Kai. His name is Kai. Yeah, but her daughter got the YouTube channel too. Got a YouTube channel too. But yeah, she basically had lipo, and that breast job looked painful. I mean, painful. And the crazy thing, you still with lipo, I guess you gotta wear a faja too. I thought the fajas was just for BBLs. I don't know if she got something done on her butt, like something taken out or something, but she has to wear the full faja too, which I wouldn't have thought. But I think maybe she got lipo on her thighs. She must have got lipo on her thighs for them to make her wear a full faja. Marsha, what is it? Misha? You saying Misha? That ain't her name, is it Misha? You scared to go out. You gonna do it on here. You said on here you going out too scared to go out. So you gonna show it on here. I'm gonna subscribe to your channel. I didn't know you did put videos up. I didn't know you put videos up. I need you to subscribe. If y'all interested in weight loss journeys, subscribe to Sexy Too Much for You, Coleman. Because we all here, we ate that good African food, drunk this good African drink. You never know if you might want to take good weight loss surgery. I don't want nobody's surgery. I hope I never have to get no surgery. Hope nothing never goes wrong with my body that I needed. I just don't want to get cut. I don't. I've had a lot of stitches before when I had my son, and I don't. It was painful. It was painful. I didn't even get a C-section. I had to get stitches because they messed up with the forceps. We ain't gonna discuss that. Oh, virtual party. Well, I'll try to make it. When is it? When is your virtual party? So we can try to pop through your virtual party. That's what I did. You see, man, I had a virtual birthday party this year. Just me and y'all. Oh, I might still be then. You must not upload or something. Or maybe I didn't click the notification bell. I wouldn't have unsubscribed. So if I was subscribed, then I must not. I ain't getting none of your stuff pops up in my feed. Let me see. Let me see if I'm still beat. The only people I unsubscribe to is people that get the big head and think they all that all of a sudden because they got about 40,000 subscribers and talk crazy to people, stuff like that. Okay, goodbye. You think you YouTube famous now and you got an attitude and you done made it big in your mind. I unsubscribe to those type people, people that start acting brand new. I'm like, nope. Sexy. Two. Pop up. There you go. I'm not subscribed. I must not ever subscribe because I didn't know you had a channel. You got a whole channel. You got a whole channel with 2.67 subscribers. Shoot. You got more subscribers than I do. I ain't even subscribed. I'm subscribed now. I'm subscribed now. I don't think I knew you had a channel. How many videos you got? Let me see. You got those? Shoot, you've been vlogging. You've been doing little voice videos away for the past couple of months, ain't you? Been doing a whole bunch. Y'all check her out. Check her channel out. Subscribe. Maya got a channel too. She's an artist. Check her out. Subscribe. Nicole ain't started her channel yet. I don't know if Nicole just likes to watch people. Oh, 26th of this month. 26th of this month. What time you think you're going to pop on? Or I've subscribed, so you're going to post in your community tab or something. I need to click the bell for notifications. Now, you're welcome, Maya. Welcome. That, whatever. Ain't no maybe I just didn't like you at all. I didn't know you had a channel. People don't just come in here and say, I got a channel. Y'all don't just be telling people y'all got channels. Sometimes somebody else will say, so-and-so got a channel, subscribe. But most people don't. Because when I go on people's things, I don't go in there and say I got a channel. If they say it, they say it. But I don't go in there and be like, I got YouTube, come subscribe to that. No. Nope. I don't do that. But I know a lot of people do that to get subscribers, but I don't do that. You told me? Well, maybe I was lunching. I probably was thinking I'm going to subscribe after this live and just totally forgot. I was working out. When was I working out? When was I working out? I don't even remember working out. I was working out in the video. What was I doing? When was I working out? I ain't worked out in forever. I ain't worked out in years, I don't think. I don't remember the last time I tried to work out. My little lazy self working out. Call myself working out for what? I'm trying to eat and gain. I'm the opposite. I'm trying to eat and gain as much as possible, but I didn't gain back to my goal. See my shirt busting loose. Shirt is trying to bust loose on me. Polo shirt. It can hardly breathe now. I done ate too, but it's in the boob area. I guess my food goes to my boobs. I don't know. All right, get you some rest. I am subscribed, and I will hit that notification. I'm gonna check out your videos because I'm about to get off here. I'm about to get on off here. I thank y'all for watching. Thank you for popping in, Maya. Maya is faithful to her channels that she loves. She is faithful. Thank you for popping in. Nicole, too. Nicole done dozed off or something. Thank y'all all for popping in. Who all was in here with me? Maya was. Nicole was. Too Sexy for You, Coleman. Did anybody else pop in that I forgot? I don't think so. Oh, yeah. Afrogenic was in here. Check her channel out as well. Angie. Yeah, Angie's in here. She only said one little word, so I forgot. But I see her now. Angie's in here. And anybody else pop in here that I might have forgot? I think I hit up everybody. I think I got everybody. If I missed you, don't charge it to my heart. Charge it to this man of mine. I ain't miss you on purpose. Well, thank y'all. And those who watched in the cut and those who watch later, be blessed and be a blessing, all of y'all. And I will see y'all in the next video. Deuces. And I'm going to get that Thrift With Me video up more than likely tomorrow. So yeah, I can see whatever. But bye. Deuces, deuces. See y'all in the next video. Get y'all some African food. Oh, get y'all some African food. Oh, I want more, but I don't have more. Woo. Anyway, bye. Bye, y'all. Bye.